welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, hi, I'm V and I do videos on hair and makeup reviews and tutorials. So as you can see by the title of the video, I'm doing another hair extension review because I change my hair so much that I have to keep getting myself hair extensions and it's a lot of fun. Now before we begin with the review and demonstration of the Homgoss hair extensions, I just want to take a second to show you guys these immaculate pair of shoes from VIVAIA. This footwear is sustainable and eco-friendly, which I absolutely want to be conscious of while buying new products. First of all, these shoes are incredibly unique because not only are they elegant and stylish, but one pair of VIVAIA flats use 6 recycled plastic bottles from city waste and the ocean. The outsoles of each shoe are crafted using carbon-free rubber that is shock absorbent, anti-slip, and machine and hand washable, making them easy for me to clean when they get dirty. Washable shoes last longer and help reduce waste. So it's nice to know that if they get dirty, I don't have to throw them out. One of the shoes that I chose is from the Melia Pointed Toe Striped Flats collection. The minimal pointed toe style is timeless and versatile, enhancing femininity with everything from professional attire to casual dress. You can choose the shoes as is or modify them with a cute removable bow accessory. Honestly, I wish I would have picked one up because they literally transform your flat into a brand new shoe and there's so many bows to choose from. The second pair I went with is the Aria 5 Hemp Pointed Toe Ballet Flats in the shade Sand Woven. I've never tried hemp fabric as shoes before, but I decided to give it a shot because while scrolling through the VIVAIA website, I found out that hemp is actually naturally antimicrobial. Microbial? Basically what that means is that it helps eliminate bacteria that can cause odor in your shoes. So if you're like me and are sometimes embarrassed by sweaty feet, this breathable shoe is the perfect addition to your wardrobe. If you're not a fan of the pointed shoe style, don't worry, they have a huge selection to choose from on their website in all kinds of patterns and colors. They even have heels and sandals if you aren't a fan of flat shoes and prefer a different kind of style. I think these are my favorite new shoes. They're comfortable and can be paired with whatever outfit I'm wearing. Make sure to check out VIVAIA's online store. I'll put the link in the description box below for you to check out their incredible shoe selection. For today's video, I'm collaborating with Homgoss Hair to give you a full review of their hair extensions. This video is not sponsored. I will always give you guys my full and honest review whenever it comes to doing product reviews because I don't want to lie to you guys. So first, let me tell you a little bit about the brand. Homgoss is committed to producing high quality hair extensions. Their slogan is simply wear it at home and go. And their goal is to make every customer feel what they convey, being confident, charismatic, bold, and generous. Homgoss only sell 100% Remy human hair, all cuticle aligned and made so that you can easily restyle them using heating tools, but also that you can re-dye them as well. They support private color customization, and their exclusive custom colors can blend seamlessly with your hair. Like many brands, Homgoss specializes in clip-in extensions, halo hair extensions, ponytails, and tape-ins. As for me, I decided to go with the seamless clip-in hair extensions in the shade 6/613 Blonde. So if I show you what these guys look like, this is the shade that we have here. It's this beautiful, lightly sun-kissed blonde shade. Has still a little bit of leftover curls from when I used them. When we take a look at all the pieces together, so there's 8 sections, which when I put it all together, it's a lot of hair. If it's a really hot day, you might feel a little bit overwhelmed with how much hair is actually in this bundle. Like, look at this, this is crazy. So much hair. They really do a great job of sending you a generous amount. I believe this bundle for the 20-inch is $148. Get this huge bundle. Like, look at this. It's like massive. I'm really impressed with how much hair they give you in a bundle. Extensions are 20 inches long and they actually come in a set of 8 pieces so that you can seamlessly, you know, blend your hair together and not make it look like there's any choppiness happening. It's a really generous amount so you don't feel like you're walking around with like this really thin hair. You feel like you have a whole body of hair that you can shape and restyle. So I picked this shade because I was actually planning on going more blonde during the summer. And in doing so, you know, you can see here that there's some really platinum sections over here. I tried to kind of match my hair to this and adding more highlights, and I quickly realized that I am kind of just like done with having really blonde hair. I'm a little bit excited to go back to like a dark brown or even my natural root color. So at first my hair was not matching this whatsoever. My hair was way too brassy. So I had the issue that I had these really blonde hair extensions and my hair was not matching. So that was totally my fault for, you know, deciding I didn't want to go for blonde. So to solve this issue, I actually went ahead and experimented and tried to dye the Homgoss hair extensions. This was my first time ever actually dyeing hair extensions before, so I wasn't really sure how well these would take. I did want to wear them for a wedding, so I was kind of rushed in the whole process. So if you've seen my previous video, then you would have seen that I used a Wella Illumina color just to dye my roots and also dye the top part of the hair extensions. Generally, my hair is kind of more of like an ombre. I have like my roots that naturally grow in, and then it goes to like a lighter blonde on the ends. So the issue that I had with these hair extensions is that the whole thing is actually one long piece of highlights that go down. It doesn't go from like a dark end and then goes into light like an ombre. It's just fully light all the way down. So now if I take one of the strips that I did go ahead and dye with this kind of medium brown color, you can see here, this is what it turned into, and it matches a lot better with the hair that I have. So you can tell here what the main difference is. You know, this helps blend in more with like if you have natural regrowth happening. And this part here is just, you can tell, just way too light for what my hair actually looks like. Mind you, it's been about a couple months since I wore these. So one thing I was really amazed about was how well the hair extensions actually took the dye. Since they are 100% real hair, I expected them to take the dye, but I wasn't too sure. It took it really well as it did take on my actual real hair. It didn't damage the hair, which is really nice. Also giving it like a really vigorous wash after dyeing it, I found that it didn't actually lose any strands, that, you know, the hair is pretty well weft together. It's very secure. It doesn't fall out. It's all very well snug, but none of the clips fell out. None of the clips took any damage. The whole weft part is still all intact. So I find that it is a very durable piece of hair extensions. For other hair extensions that I've tried, some of them tend to get extremely frizzy after a few wears. This guy actually didn't re-wash after the wedding, and you know, it does naturally, it does have a little bit of like frizziness on the ends, but it's not entirely frizzy from top to bottom, which I found has happened to other brands. So it's actually still in very good condition, considering that I've dyed them, washed them, dried them, and then recurled them afterwards. So one thing that did happen, because I wanted to wear these for a wedding, I was a little bit in a rush to make them match to my hair. So what I ended up having to do, because my hair was still a little bit too brassy, not quite dark enough to match the hair extensions, I ended up using a hair color spray just to kind of blend the parts that weren't matching entirely together and make it look a little bit more seamless. Totally not the hair extensions fault. This is my own fault for not having the right hair color. So if we take a look at the photos that turned out from the wedding, actually the hair turned out really well. It really blended in using that hairspray that I had. I did curl them for the wedding. There's some parts where you can see that they are still a little bit wavy, but because there was a tornado and a really big rainstorm, my hair ended up kind of just like drooping down and losing all of its volume, which is not the hair extensions fault. That just happens to any hair types, so that's okay. I do really want to show you guys what it looks like when it's fully curled, and also test out how long it will actually last and keep its kind of like bounciness. So I'm gonna show you guys actually how these curl. Okay, so now I'm wearing the hair extensions. I'm gonna go ahead and curl them. So before we actually go ahead and curl, we're going to heat protect, because this is real hair. We want it to last as long as possible, so we want to protect it. All right, not too bad. As I said before, I did curl my hair for the wedding, but because of all the humidity from the storm, all the curls just fell down. As you can see, this curls superbly well. I don't feel any difference compared to like my actual hair, I feel like this hair is naturally more wavy or like straight, which obviously, you know, with any hair type that is straight, it'll be less likely that it will hold unless you have very strong hairspray. I try not to put hairspray in these or put too much because I don't want to have to wash them more often and damage the hair. So I try to use as least hairspray or products on it unless it's like heat protectant as much as possible. Oh yeah. Ooh, look at that. Look at these gorgeous curls. Man, I wish my hair looked like this for the wedding. That's okay. Unfortunately, I can't tell you what type of hair curler this is. This is like a random hair color that I picked up at Urban Outfitters when I used to work there. Could not tell you how hot this actually goes, but I've had this one for a few years now, and it works super well for kind of like more ringlet type of curls. It's just weave through this a little bit. I apologize for the wire that keeps going across my face. So as you can see, very bouncy, very bold. There's a lot of texture going on here. I really love how the curls really accentuate the little highlights that are running down the extensions. It gives a lot more body to your hair. Yeah, I hope you guys like them. Like, look at how pretty this is. So yeah, this is the curled version of the Homgoss hair extensions. What I also really like about these hair extensions is just the depth of color that we have flowing through this particular shade that we have. Actually, this really nice mixture of, we have the little bit of like cooler tones in here, but we have this sun-kissed beige, kind of honey that we have here, which is a little bit similar to what I have here with my hair. It's really beautifully colored, you know, there's no problems with the hair dye job. All of the hair looks healthy. There's no split ends or anything like that, which I really like. Some of the hair extensions that I've gotten before do tend to have split ends, which is kind of a bummer when you get them. So yeah, that's my review of the Homgoss hair extensions. I hope you guys like this video. I really enjoyed these. The one thing is that doing clip-in hair extensions, it's a little bit time consuming because you have to braid it, put it up, braid it again, at least the way that I've been doing it to make it work with this short blunt hair that I have. It does take a bit of time. You need kind of a mirror that can fold so you can see all the angles of your head. I would love to be able to try these as a halo extension. I feel like because that's a lot easier to, you know, install into your hair. I think that would be a lot more practical for me. Otherwise, I highly, highly recommend these. These are like super great. Shipping was really fast. I highly recommend Homgoss hair extensions. I hope you guys like this video and, you know, you check out Homgoss hair for yourself. I will put the link in the description box below for you to check them out. And I will see you in my next videos. Bye!